Hello everybody, making this video about the Moto Tech 105cc. It's a Lifen 105cc. I did the engine swap to my 2024 all-terrain Phatmoto. There was nothing that I had to do. As you see, it mounted right in there, fit right in there. I still got plenty of clearance back and forth. Everything turned out good. And what I got out of that is I took it on a windy day yesterday, I guess it was. And no, it was 2 days ago. Took it out and got 37 mile an hour out of it. And that is with the 50 tooth sprocket. So I'm happy with that. It's a brand new engine. It's not broken yet. So I have the 98cc Predator that I was going to put on there, which you have to do some modifications for that. It's not a direct fit, so I went with the Mototech 105. $227 it costs to get it here, whereas it cost me $79 for the 98cc. My previous video, I spoke about the jack shaft and clearance between the chains. The spacers you can get off Amazon. They come in a pack, different thicknesses. The inside diameter is 18 millimeters. Outside diameter is 25 millimeters. They're shim washers. If you need information on those, I can leave a remark in the comments, and I can take a picture of the order and send it to you. I'm waiting on 5/8 washers. What I did is just ground down a clutch spacer, but that will give you, I don't know if you can see it in there or not, but you really can't. But it gives you a lot of chain clearance in there. You can see there's 2 chains down there. I have a 1/4 inch clearance now between the chains, whereas I had probably half a millimeter or less than that clearance between the 2 chains, because I went with I upgraded both the chains. I went to the pre-stretch racing chains, and both of them I believe was a little thicker. I know the 35 chain was thicker, but I had it out yesterday, or I'm sorry, again, 2 days ago, and the 105cc does great. I didn't have to use the pedals once. You can throttle from the stop and dead stop, and without pedaling, it did great. I'm really happy with it, and that's with the stock setup. That's with the stock carb and air filter, everything. I had the JMCH Stage 1 kit, and I transferred it off my 79cc onto this engine, and I could not get it tuned in. It worked perfect on the 79cc, but whenever I had it on this, I could not get it tuned in. Tried every which way and couldn't get it tuned in, so I just went back to all stock, and it runs perfect. I mean, no breakup. It runs perfect. It's amazing the difference it made just going to the 105cc, which I think is a perfect fit for this bike due to the weight, and I think it might have weighed a pound or 2 more, and also you don't have to worry about your frame cracking putting the big engines on it. So the seat I got from Amazon for $15. I just got those mirrors. Amazon just installed those yesterday. They were $11 on Amazon. I mentioned before the chrome cover was JMCH. It was the last one they had. They do have some 79cc covers left. JMCH store on Amazon, but that was the last 105 cover they had, the chrome, and I really like that. It comes with some dents in it, but dings in it, but I guess you're going to have that with the shipping or whatnot. It looks like where the pull handle was snapping back, hitting it. It looked like somebody had it installed on something. But I'm running the factory chain tensioner down there. Everybody says they have problems with them. They're junk. They do this, they do that. I got it adjusted, put some Loctite on it, and I don't see a problem with it. I had a 2022, rode it for 2 years with the factory tensioner wheel on it, and no problems, no issues. So anyhow, I got a jack shaft coming. I have everything but. Let me show you what I got here. So this is what I have here. This is going to be my, oops, I'll find that later, but this is going to be my new jack shaft. You got the mini hub, 36 tooth sprocket. You got the 10 tooth 415B type gear. You have 3 lock collars, and you'll have the 5/8 flange bearings. I'm going to make a video on that whenever I got the jack shaft ordered. Ordered a jack shaft, and it come too small. It's 15.6 millimeters. So do not order. If you do this jack shaft build, do not order from Pink Hat on Amazon, because it comes 15.6 millimeters. It's supposed to be 16 millimeters. There was a lot of slop in the flange, in the bearings, the flange bearings, so I couldn't use that jack shaft. So I'm going to order another one from Albitech and hope it's 16 millimeters. And like I said, when I get that, I will we'll do a video on mocking it up, cutting it, and setting it up, and then test run with it. And hopefully it'll be a lot better setup than the factory jack shaft. But if you do, like I said in the previous video with the factory jack shaft, it's smooth. Get yourself some good quality bearings, pack them with grease, put your shim washers in there. And what I did on this side, I don't know if I explained it very good yesterday when I made the video, but I have 2 little washers in there. They're a little bit smaller than the end of the jack shaft. I put 2 of those in there, and then I put the fender washer on there, and that's keeping it from drawing. That's keeping the washers and everything from drawing up against the bearings and putting pressure on the bearings, on the shaft bearings. And on this side, I did. You can see it in my previous video, but I put a fender washer and a lock washer on this side also. So, all right, well, that's it for now. Hopefully the jack shaft will be coming within the next week, and I'll make a build. I'm really excited to get that new jack shaft in there. Other than that, they're pretty good bikes. Low power with 79cc. Tough time getting the rear tire seated. The seats suck. Loctite your bolts and adjust your brakes and ride on.